I had the desire for something. You know, when you are in school, you have so many dreams, so some of which do not come true. And I had a dream of becoming a priest, but when I came the Xaverian Brothers for the Come and See programs, I changed my mind and I developed that interest. And one thing that interested me so much in the Xaverian Brothers was the fact that they reach out to poor people. They offer their hand, they help them in any way they can. That was so much thrilling, that was so much attracting, and I looked at it as a beautiful idea that I can also out here offer my life, my strength, and everything I have to share with those who have less than I do. So, after they come and see 2 or 3 times or so, I was invited to join the brothers, and that's how my journey began. I'm Peter Wanga. Well, I come from Kakamega Diocese, a ginger parish, and I'm the firstborn in my family, a family of 11. I can say that my journey has been sort of an expedition because I've learned so many things, and it's a two-way fold. The brothers have learned a lot about me, which of course maybe I might not be knowing, and I have also learned so much from the brothers. And these experiences, these activities I've been exposed to, have been so much recipient of them. I've taken them both emotionally and physically, and from the positive point of view, these things have been of great help, especially the prayer part, the ministry part, and the way our community is so rich in personality, in ideas, and from the people of different races and different tribes and countries. It has been so enriching. It has helped me to realize who truly I am, because you know, when you meet people of different personalities, people of different ideas, you realize that at least I have to do something on my personality to be able to fit in this group of people. So that has been so helpful. The prayer part has been on the forefront. Being exposed to the activity of reflection and contemplation, you realize you learn a lot about yourself and about what do you want to do with your life, being a postulant and being in a community of the lay religious. So that has been a journey that I'm trying to cultivate and to learn more about myself and what the requirements of the congregation are. When I began working with the street kids as a representative of the Xaverian Brothers at that point, one of the things I learned was that there are people out there who needed to be helped. And if you reach out to people who need much help, you learn that you have also the need to be helped. So for 1.5 years, going out twice a week for a couple of hours with all these children, you realize that we are actually called to reach out to these people. And it changed my life, that these people are out there, nothing to call theirs, they have no family, they have no food, they depend on the well wishers, they're out there begging, and in the community, everything at my exposure. I realized that I need to think about what I want to be in my life. Yeah. The community members have to be available to the rest of the community, especially in terms of joy and in times of sorrow. And the best example I gave was that my dad had a problem. I think it was from the spinal cord and it came to the thighs. So he couldn't walk and he was on bed for around 3 or 4 months or 5 months, something like that. So when I shared the brothers, when I first heard that Dad is no longer a working man, I went to the director, who was Brother John Collins. I shared the story with him, And he gave me the chance to go and see how the things were, the situation of the illnesses, to inquire what happened, how it began, and how far it has gone. So when I came back, I told him everything, that Dad, he's a carpenter. And I think from the continuous swaying of the plane, I think he developed something with the spinal cord, and it affected the thigh, so he couldn't walk. We sat and we reached a consensus that we'll take my dad into the hospital. We took him to Kisumu. He was medical examination was carried out, and it was just a minor nervous failure in the thighs that created all this problem. But with the continuous medication, with the continuous support of the congregation, he's doing okay right now. He is working, but I think one of his legs failed completely, so he's supporting himself with a crutch, but he's okay. There was also the support of the psychological, I was helped psychologically, was given the direction, psychological help. I met with Brother John Collins. He talked of me how I can take this issue on a positive ground, that I shouldn't carry it so much. I should have hopes and faith that Dad will come back to his normal place. And that has continued to be the promise and the faith I've kept for this time. And I'm okay with how he is. The fact that he's still alive is a good gesture. So I'm generally appreciative of the congregation for the many times they have stood with me, especially during my sorrow time, and on the other hand, during joyful moments.